Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing your daily reading. Let's see what is showing up, what Spirit has to say. Know that this is not a reading that is limited just to the day that it is posted. When I say daily reading, that's because I'm trying to post one a day. But they are, open so that when you find it, it's probably the time in which the universe is guiding you to listen to this message. Before we start, please make sure to be subscribed to the channel. I would love to have you here for future readings. And please check out our featured online course, Energy Protection 101. It's the best one yet, and I feel like no matter if you're a light worker or if you're just someone trying to navigate these crazy times in history, it is, I think, extremely essential for every human being to understand those basic energy dynamics and how to not absorb other people's emotions without noticing, how to stop having, anxiety, depression, the absorption of so much pain from the collective that is not necessarily yours, and experiencing the symptoms as if it was. So this is my recommendation for the month. I'm going to link it in the description box below as the first link. I think that you're going to enjoy it. Alright, so this is a Crow Tarot. And the first card coming up here, we have the Chariot. Some of you guys may be paying a lot of attention to transportation, vehicles, moving from one place to another, one country to another, perhaps fleeing, as you can see the bird here. Others of you may be thinking about leaving one property to go into another. It could have to do with weather. In the challenge position, you've got the Queen of Cups. You may be having some kind of challenge with victimhood, all right, at this time. You may feel that you are being punished, that something is happening to you and not for you. Granted, there's different situations in life that trigger that response in us. And it is challenging. I think it's the most challenging way to see ourselves as victims, as hopeless, as disempowered. Especially because this, in my opinion, is not real. It's an illusion. We are united with the wisdom of Spirit. We are channels and vessels for that light. So if we are anything, it's not powerless. We're actually very powerful. However, obviously, external circumstances require us to adapt. But this doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be a very stressful thing, that's for sure. We got the Tower here, but it actually came up in the reverse. So I'm feeling that your Tower moment, your moment of stress, worry is starting to end. It's like the start of the ending here. Things are going to get better, but it's going to be very difficult for some of you to shake off that sense of victimhood. It may be totally justified, totally applicable, but it is not a point of view that helps you at all. Like, even if you're right, even if you are indeed a victim, thinking like a victim does not help. You know what I mean? So if there's any possibility to make an effort and step out of that perspective and reclaim your power, this will only help you, really. In the recent past, there may have been something that just didn't go as you wanted it to. Eight of Cups. Something happened, something may have happened recently or even like years ago. But you could still feel like you're crying over spilled milk, crying over something that cannot be changed, but that really affected you negatively. Some of you might even be focusing on the negative in day-to-day situations instead of the positive. Sometimes, the negative tends to be quite loud because we feel like we need to fix it right away, so it kind of gathers all of our attention. But honestly, there are 2 cups here that are full, that are standing. And this represents a lot of beautiful blessings in your life that you may be overlooking because you're focusing on maybe fixing something that you feel needs to be fixed, or just focusing on something that isn't necessarily pleasant, you know? But that is showing up in the recent past. It seems like you're slowly but surely moving out of that energy. Right now, in your mind space, the way that you're thinking is aligned with the energy of the Page of Swords. So it's like you want to be logical, you want to be assertive, you want to be objective, but you're not there quite yet. But look at this, from the Page to the Queen. So in the future, you definitely get there, okay? You place very firm boundaries. You know what you want. In the future, you know where you're going. You make the choices, you set your boundaries real clear, you choose to move forward. And see how this bird is almost like pointing into the future, inviting you to enter this new chapter of your life? You could be entering a new chapter with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person, or someone with a lot of air in their chart. Now, what the universe wants you to know is that abundance is not going to be limited. Whatever it is that you choose, however it is that you choose to move forward, put in, the decent amount of work, not even like a inhumane amount of work. Do what you have to do, pretty much, and you will have the luxury, the comfort, the ease, the financial prosperity, and you're going to enjoy your life through that financial prosperity. So I'm not getting necessarily money that is going to go into paying debt. I mean, it could, but what I'm getting is that you're going to have enough money so that it actually is spent on something that you like, something that feels good to you. And, at this time, as you continue to move forward and things start to slowly get back into place, not the place that they were before, so maybe not back into place, more like they fall in place, a new place perhaps. As that happens, you're having a lot of epiphanies. You're having a lot of aha moments, clarities, revelations. And also, in some cases, some of you may have a lot of important conversations that you are, having with others about things that need to be clarified, about things that need to be spoken about. Conversations that may be legal in nature or could be about lots of specifics. I feel like there is a lot of movement, Pisces. Everyone in your life making different decisions, choosing okay, how am I going to handle this? How am I going to handle that? There could be some collective issues at this time that are making everyone sort of be on their toes and think, okay, how am I going to handle this? Right? Just like when the COVID situation started, everyone was like, okay, so now what? What do I have to do? Where do I have to go? What do I need to buy? How are we going to handle this? So, this could be that kind of energy, something in the environment and everyone making those important choices. Now, you're feeling very inclined to follow artistic endeavors, creativity, passion, inner fire, inspiration. But there may be a part of you that feels a little bit misaligned with that. And it could be that you think that maybe you should be investing your time in something more important, or maybe you feel like your priorities are just, obscuring those desires. Maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to do all these things, and it almost seems like you feel like you shouldn't. But I don't think this is an objective point of view. I think this is just kind of out of maybe guilt. Maybe you're very used to prioritizing the things that you have to do and not what you want to do. But Spirit is telling you here, focus on what you want to do. Because you're going to have, the money, you're going to have the time to do what you have to do. That will happen. So make the choice to also commit to the things that you want to do. You deserve it, Pisces. There's no reason why you can't have both. Doesn't have to be one or the other. At this time, you're going to be experiencing a lot of magic, you're going to feel very honorable. You're going to be, valuing your word a lot. You're going to be valuing others' word a lot. You're going to be surrounded with people who are loyal, who are pure. I feel like in the past, some people that you thought were pure, you thought were loyal and authentic and transparent, they may have proven you otherwise. Maybe in ways that were perhaps more subtle than in past relationships in which maybe, you got ghosted or something more dramatic. I feel like just someone kind of disappointed you very mildly, but like in a way that revealed so much that maybe you chose to step away. In the future, I see you here, Pisces, in collaboration with others, receiving assistance, help, support, kindness from others. And I see you extending that to those in your life who you consider important as well. So there is a lot of beautiful energy here. The only catch that I would tell you to focus on is try your best not to fall into a victim's mentality, especially around family. Family may have a lot to do with it, the family, the home. So if you have any experiences in which you are feeling challenged with paying rent, paying the mortgage, or satisfying certain needs from the home or the family, try your best not to feel victimized and take the actions that you can. Ultimately, all you can do is the best you can do, right? So just do the best you can do, and there's nothing else that you can do, right? It's like a tongue twister there, but you know what I mean, I'm hoping. So yes, Pisces, this is what I have for you today. I really truly hope that this reading provides you something special, that it gives you a space to maybe just connect to yourself and hang out here with the community, the Pisces community. I recommend you guys check out the energy protection course. You're not going to regret it. There's no way you're going to regret it, because these are things that every single human being should be taught, in my opinion, in fucking first grade. I can't believe that these understandings are not as essential as learning a language, because every single human being on earth shares this. You know what I mean? So it's how can this information be kept from us? And I think that obviously triggers all sorts of theories, right? But yeah, I would check it out if I were you. This information changed my life. Continues to change it every day. I continue to do these things every single day. And I can't even imagine a life in which I would do those techniques or, just implement those tips and tricks that just make life so much easier. So yeah, check it out. And if you choose to join, then I will see you on the other side. I love you guys. I'll love you to the moon and back. And I'll see you in the next reading. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.